Serena Williams is back, and now the biggest question in tennis is getting louder. Could Serena Williams be heading back to the US Open? The 23-time Grand Slam champion has already made her stunning return to competitive tennis in 2026. After a difficult Wimbledon comeback and a knee setback, Serena is now back on court again, and her latest training update has fans wondering if another major appearance could be coming. But is the US Open really next? Today, we're breaking down the latest Serena Williams comeback developments and why Flushing Meadows could once again become the center of the tennis world. Serena Williams coming back to professional tennis was already one of the biggest sports stories of 2026. After stepping away from competitive tennis following the 2022 US Open, many fans believed they had seen the final chapter of Serena's legendary singles career. But then came the unexpected announcement. At 44 years old, Serena decided to return to competitive tennis. Her comeback began with doubles, and she eventually made her return to Grand Slam singles competition at Wimbledon. That alone was extraordinary. According to WTA match notes, Wimbledon 2026 marked Serena's first Grand Slam appearance since the 2022 US Open. But the comeback didn't go exactly as planned. And now, with the US Open approaching, another question has taken over the tennis world. Could Serena Williams return to Flushing Meadows once again? Fire Serena's incredible 2026 comeback. Let's go back to the beginning. For months, there had been speculation about Serena's future. She had re-entered the sport's anti-doping testing pool, which made a competitive return possible. Then the rumors became reality. In June, Serena officially announced her return to professional tennis. She began her comeback at Queen's Club in doubles, partnering with Victoria Mboko. And suddenly, something that once seemed almost impossible became real. Serena Williams was competing again. Fans around the world were watching. The tennis community was talking. And the question immediately became, how far could this comeback go? White medium star then came Wimbledon. Serena's return became even bigger when she entered the Wimbledon singles draw. It was her first Grand Slam singles appearance since 2022. Her opponent was Australia's Maya Joint. And although Serena ultimately lost the match in 3 sets, the significance of the moment was much bigger than the result. At 44, Serena had returned to Grand Slam singles competition after nearly 4 years away. That was already a remarkable achievement. But there was another challenge waiting. Serena was also scheduled to play doubles with her sister Venus. And unfortunately, a knee issue forced the sisters to withdraw from their doubles plans at Wimbledon. For fans, that created uncertainty. Was Serena's comeback already over? Was the knee injury going to stop her? Or would the greatest champion of her generation find another way back? The knee update changed everything. Then came an important update. Serena shared an encouraging message indicating that her knee was finally improving. That immediately created fresh excitement among fans. Because suddenly, the possibility of another appearance was back on the table. And the timing couldn't be more interesting. The US Open is approaching. Flushing Meadows is where Serena played the final tournament of her previous competitive chapter in 2022. So if she were to return there again in 2026, the storyline would be absolutely incredible. It wouldn't just be another tournament. It would be a return to the place where her previous chapter ended. Why the US Open would be so special? Think about the story. Serena Williams returns to the US Open, the same tournament where she last competed in 2022. 4 years later, she could potentially walk back onto those courts as a 44-year-old legend who has already shocked the tennis world by coming out of retirement. That would be one of the biggest tennis stories of the year. But there is an important distinction. A US Open return is not officially confirmed right now. The recent developments have fueled speculation, but fans shouldn't confuse optimism with an official singles entry. That's what makes this story so interesting. The door appears to be open, but nobody can say for certain whether Serena will actually walk through it. Fire Serena and Venus are back together. And there's another major development. Serena and Venus Williams are back on the doubles court together. The sisters received a wild card for the Cincinnati Open, giving them another opportunity to compete side by side. That is significant for several reasons. First, it shows Serena is still actively competing. Second, it gives her another opportunity to test her body in match conditions. And third, it keeps the comeback story alive. Fans haven't seen Serena and Venus compete together in doubles since the 2022 US Open. So their reunion itself is a major tennis moment. Why Cincinnati could matter. Cincinnati isn't just another appearance. For Serena, every competitive match at this stage of her comeback provides valuable information. How does her body respond? How does her knee handle competition? How does she feel after a match? And perhaps most importantly, does she feel ready for another major challenge? Those answers could influence what happens next. If Serena continues to feel healthy and comfortable on court, speculation surrounding the US Open could become even stronger. But if her body tells her that the schedule is too demanding, she could choose not to continue. Ultimately, the decision has to be about readiness. So, what do you think? Should Serena Williams play the 2026 US Open if she is physically ready? Would you love to see Serena back on the Arthur Ashe Stadium court? Or do you think she has already done enough and should simply enjoy this incredible comeback on her own terms? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And if you're a Serena Williams fan, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications because this comeback story could develop very quickly. One thing is certain, the Queen has returned to the tennis court. And now, everyone is asking the same question. Will we see Serena Williams back at the US Open? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next tennis update.